It's one of the biggest challenges that we have, not only in this community, but throughout the world, is the issue of mental health and providing quality service to individuals who are having challenges with regards to mental health. So to have someone on campus who is a advocate and an educator to provide that opportunity for our students, our staff, and for our community is a great thing. I've always wanted the idea of mental health to be something that we feel comfortable about, comfortable talking about, comfortable dealing with. And I think what Dr. Wade is doing is providing that safe space to have that conversation, which I think is so important. I think oftentimes we still deal with the stigma that's associated with mental health issues. And to have someone who is such an advocate and an outspoken supporter of having that open dialogue, I think is critical for our community.
I think it is absolutely important to have all ages, all races, all ethnicities, everyone, in our communities support to come out to Dr. Wade's events because, again, mental health is so very much important. Just as we go to the doctor to take care of our physical health, we're there to check on our hearts, we're there to check on our blood pressure, all these things that we have to take care of on an annual basis, or really a day-to-day basis, mental health should be a part of that. So, just seeing a wide range of people come out to his events is it's just wonderful to see that we have that community support. And even outside of DACC, that there is that interest there's that need to, have conversations in a safe place to talk about mental health and how to take care of ourselves. So we've had many conversations on self-care and stress and worry and anxiety and suicide prevention. So these are all part of our everyday, reality, just to take better care of ourselves and each other. So what a better way to do it with coffee and conversations. So we've had a lot of success with Dr. Wade's events, and it's just been a wonderful experience.
Because no matter what our age is, whether we're college students, whether it's the faculty, staff from DACC or community members, we are all going through different stages in our lives. We're all having different stressors in our lives, children, family, work, whatever it might be. So I think there really is something for everyone in the series that Dr. Wade is doing with his Connection Café.
The way it's presented in the cafe, when you think about it, just getting together with your friend to go have coffee, it's very comfortable. It's non-threatening, and you find yourself just talking about any and everything. It's the environment in itself is sort of, it's a soothing environment, the way it's presented. And you have the smells of the coffee, and then you have all the good treats. And so you're much more at yourself. You can exhale. And that's the thing about Dr. Wade. To me, he always presents even in his classroom, I had that opportunity to go visit in the classroom. It's always a soft place to land when you're in and around Dr. Wade. You could just be you. If you're not at your best today, that's fine. What's going on? He's approachable, and to me that's a very important factor, especially for our students.
And I think it's a cross-campus initiative, not only based on the fact that it is located in different areas of the campus and draws different audiences, but because you have different groups of individuals that are attending across the campus. You have students attending, you have faculty, you have staff. So, it is cross-campus in a lot of ways. It's not only the location, but it's the audience that is interested and attends, And again, not just that community, not just the campus community, but the community at large. So most definitely it's it's cross-functional in a lot of different ways, and I think that's what's made it so successful.
It was really fun seeing the Connection Café for the women's basketball team last year, because the girls were back there making up some coffee, delivering around campus. So he also didn't just do it for them, he did it with them. So he had them involved. He had their opinion, he had them there with him step by step. So he's teaching them things as well, little entrepreneurs.
I think I knew from that day that Hunter and I met Dr. Wade that we would do work together. And again, it was just this genuine, heartfelt connection of knowing that we were out to better the community in this way. And I knew from that moment, like, he was offering us a platform to come share our message and our services to reach people in the community, and also to add to the conversation. So I just see it as being a really powerful symbiotic relationship. And I'm excited to see where it goes.
I think continuing these series is a great idea, and even as a parent of a teenager, which is challenging, I have asked Dr. Wade, can you do a presentation on this? Can you do it on that? So I think if he continues to listen to what people want to hear, if he continues to have students involved and have communities involved, then I think it can only get bigger and only help more and more people. That's the other great thing about it is while he's having these series and these presentations, he has mental health resources that are there at the events, talking to people, providing information. So again, you can kind of start bridging that gap from what the students or the community are missing and help tie them to whatever resource it might be that they're needing.
My dream for this is that we start branching out beyond the campus, that we start doing things out in the community, that we have connection cafes in the community, in places where there is a real need. It's nice that individuals come to the campus to attend the events, but I'd like sometimes for those events to go to them, and maybe it's in places where there's a real need to have this conversation. Maybe it's homeless shelters, or maybe it's a women's center, or it's one of the health organizations in town. I think what has started here is so much bigger than just here that I think it would be great that we see connection cafes all over the community. Now, I don't want to lose it here at Danville Area Community College, but I definitely want to see us reach out to the community in a variety of different ways, and using what has been done here as a message for the entire community.